A couple months ago in the city of Toledo, we didn't have clean drinking water, and so it caused this huge citywide almost panic because nobody knew, where they were going to get water from and stuff. And it gave me a lot of perspective on how these people live day to day. That all of a sudden you're really, really conscious about your water usage.
The need for water in the community is huge. I mean, obviously water is a necessity, but they don't have any good, clean, potable water. They have two options. One is a river that's polluted by two cities upstream, and the other is a farmer's cow trough. After the cows get done feeding, the villagers have access to whatever is left over.
Barranca is this community in southwestern Honduras, and it's in a really mountainous rural region, and so there aren't, super highways going through or anything throughout the community. It's just dirt paths. You're not taking a car through there. You're walking or taking your farm animal and carrying whatever you need to carry. My first time in Honduras was, as cliche as it sounds, an eye-opening experience for me. I mean, to be able to see all of the things we take for granted every day when we get upset when our favorite television show isn't on demand, and to see these people, walking a mile or so just to get water, to carry it back on their heads, on their arms, to see these 11-year-old children carrying more water than I think half the people my age could carry who think they're in shape. It's just amazing to see the difference in lifestyle.
La Barranca is a small, very united community in Honduras. They're really poor, but they appreciate what they have. They don't have a whole lot, but they've been really working toward getting this water distribution system. Especially during the rainy season, the water gets really, really polluted. And so, when it rains a lot, the sediment kind of rushes up. And so when the kids are drinking that, it's not uncommon for them to get sick.
The degree in what kind of sicknesses that people get vary a lot. I mean, they can get anything from respiratory issues such as bronchitis to intestinal things such as diarrhea or just the simple stomach flu.
They reached out to our chapter of Engineers Without Borders through our technical mentor and said, hey, this is what we've done so far. We really want clean water. Can you help us?
The water project, in a nutshell, is we have a pump that pumps water out from a well up to a water storage tank, and then the water is gravity fed down to the standpipes that each household has. The assessment trip, we were down there. Our objective was threefold: to get clean, or to discover if the water in the area was clean, to see how much water the well actually produced, to see if it was a realistic option for them, and also to find out the elevation of the land in the area to see what kind of pressures would be produced with the given water storage tank. The students have taken on pretty much all roles necessary to complete this project, between the surveying, filling out the surveying, data to the EPA net. The students were very active and proactive in getting all that completed. I'm also really proud of the student chapter because we really stepped up our game on fundraising for this project. We're going to raise all of it through grant writing and contacting corporations for corporate sponsorships. For the implementation trip, it's going to be about $21,000. $6,000 is going into just the travel cost, and the rest of the $15,000 is going to be for the actual project itself, for materials and such. Cleaning potable water to all the community members' houses will tremendously change all their lives.
Right now, the mothers spend a ton of time down at the river, washing dishes, cleaning clothes, gathering water, and so to take that burden off of them, it's going to make them be able to use that time more effectively.
The men and the women in the community won't have to travel nearly as far as they do now to try to get clean water. I mean, even water for of any degree. And right now they have to pay 2 lempiras for a half a liter of water. We're looking to cut that down tremendously.
Should, decrease the amount of sickness by having a better quality of water. And then with less sickness and more time, the children will be able to focus on their education more instead of being plagued by illness or having to spend time going to the river. So it'll be completely life-changing for the community, and, things will only get better for them from here.
familiar que todos vamos a bañar. Entonces, nosotros le agradecemos mucho a ustedes, ¿verdad?, por la voluntad que tienen de venir tan largo, ¿verdad?, ayudarnos a nosotros a este proyecto de agua, viendo la necesidad que nosotros tenemos.